Good morning. Welcome to Sojourner Vision. This is Russell. It's Friday morning. All right, we're at Friday, folks. And today we've got shoulders and legs. And for legs, surprise, surprise, we've got squats. So I've got that as my first lift, and I'm gonna do that along with shoulder press. Might regret that, but we're gonna try to get these done. So we've got squats, shoulder press, glute bridges, front raises, Swiss ball hamstring curls, and incline lateral raises. Now there's a couple ways you can do incline lateral raises that I see. I've not done these before. Basically as chest supported, which is how I'm gonna do them, or you lay on your side on the incline bench and do lateral raises, you know, laying on your side. That seems like that's awkward. So I'm gonna do the chest supported, and you do it at a pretty high angle. So not completely straight up, but I'm gonna do it more than 45 degrees. It's supposed to get more of a focus on your deltoids with that way, so we'll see. But after the workout, we'll head out on the walk like normal, and we're gonna get this Friday started, folks. Let's put this down, get it started, and let's hit it. 7th Friday. We are done with our weight workout, done with our walk. We're in our chat. So here we go. Let's see, weight workout, squats and shoulder press. Dumbbell shoulder press is what I did since the rack was being used. The squats, I probably could have done a little more weight, and I probably should have pushed myself to put a bit more, but I was trying to make sure I was gonna be able to finish. So 15 squats, even 15 air squats, your legs get, you can feel it. At least I can. You know, I had 135 on to start with and ended up with 165. So 135, 155, and then 165. Probably should have added 10s instead of 5 there on that third set. And most probably, even on the second set, I should have went up to 185. I probably could have done that, probably could have finished it, but I don't know. Anyway, live and learn. I just wanted to make sure where I was at. Sometimes I just wonder, you know, I've been working out solid for 2.5 years now, and just sometimes you wonder where you're at when you move from doing high weight, low reps into high reps. Dude, that's a challenge. I know whenever we did incline this week and I did sets of 15 with just 115 pounds, after I finished the first set, I wondered, am I gonna be able to finish, you know, all the way through? And that's kind of how it was. But anyway, we got through it. And the shoulder exercises, the incline lateral raises, the chest supported, those actually worked pretty good. I could actually feel it in my shoulder. I started with the 8-pounders because, you know, I'm being easy on my shoulders, trying not to aggravate whatever was going on there. And that actually worked pretty good. I was pretty happy with how that felt. We did the 8s to start with and then moved to the 10s. And the 10s were good. You know, by the time I got to 15, I could feel my delts actually more than, you know, just a standing lateral raise. So I think there's something to that. So that worked out pretty good for me. All the other stuff went well. Those glute bridges, anytime we do high reps, even without weight, my hamstrings are feeling that. So with 135 on glute bridges, I could definitely feel those. So those went well. And then the walk. So my GPS on my watch, when I came in, I had the walk mode set and it lost its GPS signal. And then when I went out, I immediately started it. I noticed the red band at the top. That means you don't have GPS signal, because I had come in the building. So it lost its signal. And so I started it, and that made it not, like when I got to my landmark of where I know a half mile is, it didn't go off. And it wasn't until almost a minute later that it went off. So what I did was, I'm kind of weird this way, but I jogged to catch my watch, catch my timing up. So I was gonna walk the same, but the watch wasn't gonna record it that way. So my first half mile was 8:49, and then I jogged enough to bring the whole walk down to 15, maybe 15 and a half or so, because it was gonna put me in the 17s, maybe the high 16s or so. So anyway, walk was good. Temperature's nice, mid-70s, low to mid-70s. Right now, I think it'll drop more before the morning, so before we get further into the morning. So anyway, we're gonna head on in and get this Friday started. Enough chatter. So get this Friday started, work day going, get this Friday done, and we will chat at y'all tomorrow. I'll probably do the ab burner again. I'm feeling good with that, so we're gonna probably do that again, see if we can tackle that challenge and get her done, make her easy. So gonna do the ab burner in the walk, and then of course Sunday's off, and then we'll be back at it on Monday, folks. Monday we'll be back at the upper body workout. So you guys have a great weekend. We will chat at y'all tomorrow if y'all tune in. If not, that's fine, Monday too. So y'all have a good weekend. We'll take care. Be careful. Take care.